My name is Simon Schmidt. I produce electronic music under the name of Blindsmyth. I got into music when I was like 6 or 7. My father is a classical guitar teacher and composer. Actually, I remember that I wanted to learn the saxophone, but my father was a bit like, you should learn an instrument that can play chords though before. So I was like, okay, I want to play guitar. And then in my teenage years, I played in a lot of bands. I started to combine the electric guitar with lots of effects. I was hanging out with my friends in our rehearsal room like the whole weekend. And the thing is that I was always the one that would record it. And through this, I started to also experiment a bit with the sounds. I would like have a drum recording and then start to remix it a little bit or record my voice or our guitar and add effects or edit the sound. And in the end, I decided to study like composition and music production to like go further in this. These days, I'm a music producer, multi-instrumentalist. I do live performances. I make music for film and advertisements. And I give lessons and workshops. I think the turning point in my career was actually after I finished my study at the conservatory. I moved from the Netherlands to Berlin. In this time I decided, I'm gonna finish all I have and turn it into an album. And I'm gonna create a live performance that really feels live, where there's really soul and heart in it. And that was really the moment when my artistic identity became a more round and solid thing. I like to go out with my little Zoom and just catch a whole bunch of different sounds. It would be ambient recordings, but I also like to just hit whatever I find, drum on it, and use this as a percussion sound in my production. At the same time, I also had this vision of making it possible to sample myself, apply effects to like maybe my voice and different instruments in like a very small and portable format. And this brought me to using this open source DSP platform called Axolotl. It allows you to create your own either synthesizer, effect box, and I created this very portable looping performance system. The smallest thing is this version of it. It's quite ghetto and lo-fi, but I still love that it's so... the looper is built in here. I just hook up a cheap MIDI controller. I hook up different instruments here and I can take it to the park and just jam. Very often like a track started like this with this very small spontaneous idea. Very often, with this speaker, the sound quality is not the best, but I look more for kind of character or this spontaneous moments. This is for me a way to bring kind of a story into the music. When I was studying at the university, that was like the first time I got in contact with like professional studio monitors and acoustically treated rooms. And this added like a whole new dimension to the process of creating. It's so important that you can really hear what you're doing and that you're not kind of working in this muddy, cloudy field. So like the speakers that you have and the room that you're working in, it gives you the possibility to hear what you're doing, to analyze. It was a bit like as if my glasses were completely dirty and then someone cleans them for me, and for the first time I can actually see what's going on. So during my study time I could always use a university kind of studios, but towards the end I was realizing I will need my own speakers, and this is really, the speaker is kind of the heart of your studio. Of course you could work with headphones, but there's some limitations to that. At some point the sound needs to make the air vibrate. This is in the end how your music is gonna be played out. And I saw the Adams at a friend's place. I made some recording for him and we mixed the thing on his speakers, and I was quite amazed by how they sounded. And I kind of knew I want these speakers. It was quite expensive for me at that time. So I took in the summer vacation, I did this job working in a factory, doing over hours. In the end of summer, I was super happy to buy these speakers and like have my own little studio. In the end, it was more kind of a gut thing. I could hear some kind of precision in it. In my opinion, they are like very well balanced. The range is good. Like to the lower end, I think they go well until 40 hertz. This really works well with how acoustic instrument works. Like a bass guitar usually has the lowest notes on E, which is like 38 hertz, I think, or 40 hertz. You have something that's analytical, but from my experience, it does translate very well to many other sound systems out there if you make something that sounds good here.